In the current world today, and the generation we live in, our world is filled with crazy advanced technology. And one of these are computers, which I'm pretty sure everyone owns one, or maybe more these days. Yes, computers are awesome. They help with daily tasks such as automating communication, providing access to information right when you want it, and are jammed with endless amounts of entertainment. Now, have you ever thought of where your computers were manufactured? That is an entirely different question. It may be from Apple, Samsung, or was it from Lenovo? You see, Lenovo is known for its astonishing reputation of computer making, some even lasting longer than 10 years. This Chinese tech company has made what was thought impossible in a computer to be possible. And one of these outstanding achievements is their partnership with the FIFA World Cup and the Formula One games. Specifically this year, Lenovo will be providing both these worldwide sport events with top-notch technology and artificial intelligence, such as supplying ThinkPad laptops, tablets, and Motorola mobile phones for the FIFA World Cup, and providing F1 games with high-quality equipment and recovery service. Lenovo is now soaring with new ideas and counting. So are you ready to find out more on what's to come? Let's go. Let's travel back 40 years to when it all started from two ambitious innovators, Liu Chuanzhi and Danny Liu. Chuanzhi and Liu founded the company called Legend on the 1st of November 1984 in Beijing. Initially, the two were specialized in televisions, but then later on decided to direct their company towards something more tech-savvy as manufacturing and marketing computers. Together, Chuanzhi and Liu teamed up with a group of 10 highly experienced engineers and built up this company with 200,000 yuan, which is around 27,000 US dollars. And the team agreed on the choice of naming this company after Lenovo, which was definitely a game-changing decision. This $200,000 yuan was used as startup capital and approved by Zheng Maochao. Zheng was a prominent figure in the Chinese tech industry at the time, and at the time was also the CEO of Digital China HIDGS, which, if you don't know what it is, and I didn't, was the biggest Chinese tech company during those days. The group first started off by trying to import televisions, but this sadly failed. They also tried rebuilding quality checks on computers, but also failed. However, in May 1988, Lenovo placed its first recruitment advertisement on the front page of China Youth News, which was the newspaper at that time in China. Ads seen in China were rare at the time, so this came as a surprise. Suddenly, after this was seen by thousands of people, Liu Chuanzhi decided to ask permission from the government to form a subsidiary in Hong Kong and move there with 5 other employees, which the government approved. At Hong Kong, Liu met his father, who continued to support his son's ambitions through mentoring and facilitating loans. During this time, the team conserved money and often took public transport and rented hotel rooms for meetings. Then, in 1990, Lenovo began creating and marketing computers using their name Lenovo. The very first few computers created were ones called the KT8920 mainframe computer, or the Tianxi computer. These computers became majorly successful because of how the keyboard allowed compatible Chinese characters. On Lenovo's first day of trading, the company's stock price hit a high of 2.07 Hong Kong dollars. Sadly, the trade closed at a 7-cent decrease to 2 Hong Kong dollars, suggesting an initial undervaluing of the company. But this didn't stop Lenovo from growing. The company eventually expanded outside of China and began opening franchises in Europe, North America, and Australia. This increased working capital, development, and research facilities. Lenovo super famous and known for its partnerships, as you all must know by now. But no partnership can truly be amazing without the company making awesome ads, just like Lenovo has. Throughout the 21st century, Lenovo has made jaw-dropping ads for the Olympics, F1, FIFA, and surprisingly even more. But our first advertisement that I'm going to talk about takes us back 15 years to the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, set the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400-meter world records for track and field. How astonishing. But would you like to know something even cooler? Well, at least in my opinion. The Lenovo 2008 Olympics ad named Be with the Olympics. Be with Lenovo. For only 1 minute, this ad featured gymnasts, runners, swimmers, and some sports I don't even know performing their sport. What this ad showed me that no other ad was how culture-friendly this ad felt. After watching only, being honest, 10-20 seconds of the ad, I felt like I was watching Karate Kid all over again, because the ad made you feel as if you were in Beijing, sitting there with your friends and family, enjoying not only the Olympic Games, but also the beautiful and serene scenery of China. How nostalgic. The ad didn't have any English text in it either. The few words shown were all in Chinese. And I love the authenticity in that. Now, that's just a glimpse of their partnership with the Olympics. I still haven't even mentioned FIFA World Cup or F1. Lenovo has truly come a long way, as we can see. Let's begin now with the FIFA ads. I love these too. For example, Lenovo Tech World 2024 was a life-changing ad for Lenovo, as this was the ad they released when they became the official technology partner of FIFA. With the ad lasting nearly 6 minutes, not a single second did I find myself skipping through or finding it boring and tedious to just look at. But this was definitely because the ad featured Chairman and CEO of Lenovo, Yuanqing Yang, and the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, both standing in front of a charismatic crowd and praising each other and themselves for how grateful and awesome it is to partner up with each other. I swear, Gianni thanked Yuanqing at least 5 times. Just at least. Gianni also said how this partnership would be a game changer not only for Lenovo but also for global football, which is the world's favorite sport. He said it's the world's favorite sport. But to me, that's debatable. Both leaders expressed how they're confident that with this partnership, the next FIFA World Cup in 2026 will have even more viewers than in 2022. And this was when the 2024 Olympics hadn't come yet, which alone had 5 billion fans watching live. Now that's crazy to hear. Now, F1. This ad was definitely a banger too. Just like the two before. Everything. The fast-paced clips, cheering crowds, panning cameras, sounds of cars racing, made the whole ad nail-biting and thrilling in just 3 minutes. Moreover, F1 is now even cooler because of how Lenovo will be allowing the audience to feel the speed, they called it. Lenovo will be powering all forms of technology for F1, which started in 2023. You may be wondering why Lenovo wanted this partnership so badly, and also how they got it against all the other fierce competitors. And these fierce competitors are serious. I'm talking Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, SAP. Lenovo already had a track record of sports sponsorships with the NBA and MotoGP, but they offered workstations, edge computing servers, and AI in a bundled ecosystem. And this strong global presence, especially in key F1 markets like Europe and Asia, definitely mattered. Now, a crucial reason for this actually came from a Japanese former F1 racer named Hirokazu Nagaya. Nagaya, as an adolescent, was in love with racing and strived to be one of the best. Unfortunately, Nagaya hit a big hurdle and got in a serious accident that didn't allow him to race anymore. Oh boy, that's devastating. But on the inside, he was still tenacious, still passionate. Nagaya worked on racing cars with AI. And this is where Lenovo was inspired by Nagaya. Although unable to race physically, Lenovo allows fans an AI platform nowadays to race on. How cool is that? and thank your old man, Nagaya. Let's see the work that was put into making these awesome advertisements. Lenovo's versatile marketing strategies and business details with China's ever-growing population nowadays, which is nearly, 1.5 billion. Lenovo's never had a better opportunity to gain tons of money and fame. They've acquired IBM, International Business Machines Corporation, PCs division in 2005, and Motorola Mobility in 2014, and gave their own motto to the companies, which goes global tech with Chinese roots. And remember the ThinkPads I mentioned above earlier? Well, guess what? I didn't forget about them. ThinkPads aren't only used for the F1 games and FIFA, but have been sold to thousands of business professionals as they provide peak quality and efficiency while at work. Sounds convincing, doesn't it? You should go get one too. Not only does Lenovo support huge companies with big names, but also help out with education. Lenovo supplies tech for remote learning, especially when COVID hit, and also provides AI for classrooms in school. Lenovo tries to help out in any ways they can. How lovely. A real-life example now of Lenovo's marketing strategies is one called the Stylish Outside, Savage Inside campaign. At first, I was confused, just like you probably are. What in the world could this possibly be? Well, let me explain. This started in 2020 when Lenovo promoted its Legion gaming laptops for gaming, of course. Afterwards, this Stylish Outside, Savage Inside campaign began. Lenovo targeted millions of hardcore gamers and style-conscious users. What a smart fusion of performance, marketing, and design. To all the gamers out there, if you haven't heard of this, you're missing out. This campaign spread overseas to countries like India, where the campaign was adapted with local influencers and language, or the USA, where it was found on Twitch and Discord. Ultimately, Legion sales grew by double digits year after year. That's insane. And Lenovo saw a massive boost in brand association with esports and the gaming industry. For business and finance, Lenovo used various concepts, most of which were new to me. These included M&A strategy, which are acquisitions with top companies to expand portfolio and global presence. Dual HQ structure, which is where Lenovo, the holding company, trades and markets to other companies like their laptops, and artificial intelligence. In this case, Lenovo trades with the USA from China, and both sides fulfill their duty. All in all, I wouldn't say Lenovo would have needed a whole 4 decades for them to reach the kind of impact they made on the world today, especially with the Olympics, F1, FIFA. But anyways, Lenovo's shown their greatness and growth at such rapid paces, which is truly honorable. One lesson I've learned from Lenovo's journey is to plan out your process. Start small, don't be afraid to, and consistently try out new ways to approach a goal, and be flexible. I'm certain that Lenovo didn't make all these partnerships or think so creatively. And if they didn't, they wouldn't be here today. That's for sure. With that said, please message me on advantagepointpodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions or wonderings. I would love to hear them. That's it for this episode, and I'll see you later.